Take out your morpher and kick into action because it's morphin' time. We've got all the Power Ranger Easter eggs. I'm Matt Key, and this is Screen Junkies News. So the brand new Power Ranger movie comes out this weekend. It's a reboot of the popular Saban franchise from the 90s, where 5 teenagers with attitude discover the ancient being Zordon, his automaton assistant Alpha 5, and the ancient power of the dinosaurs. Here to tell me every last Easter egg is Mr. Adam Holovic.
Hello.
Hello.
How you doing?
I'm great. Obviously, we want to warn you, the viewing audience, the digital viewing audience, that there are going to be spoilers in this. If you have not seen the Power Rangers, thank you. Whip, whip, whip. If you have not seen the movie yet and you are just eager as I am to go see it, then be warned. Spoilers lie ahead. So we're going to go through. You've seen it.
I've seen it twice now.
Ho!
Yeah.
Someone likes it. Someone's a giant fan.
Little bit.
I sound like I'm being sarcastic, and I am. But I am legitimately very excited to go see this movie.
It's a fun movie.
Like sarcasm is just what I do when I'm on camera, I guess. But why don't you take us through these Easter eggs? Good shit.
Sure. So right from the top, again, reiterating that there are spoilers in this. If you have not seen the movie, don't kill this for yourself. Watch the movie first, because some of these are worth watching. The first thing we're going to go to, so these are in chronological order. The beginning of the movie, we first meet Zordon, 65 million years in the past, and we're introduced to the fact that he is one of several alien Rangers. Now, if you know anything about the lore of the Power Rangers, this is a shot from the trailer which features Zordon as the Red Ranger, which you don't really find out till the movie. But he is one of several Rangers on Earth protecting basically a crystal. And this is a nice little throwback to the original Power Rangers, because in the original series they had the Power Rangers of Aqualay, which basically they were Rangers who subbed in for the primary team when the primary team was on the hunt for the Zeo Crystal. Now the Zeo Crystal is something that does appear at the beginning of this movie as well. It's where their power comes from. It's something that Rita Repulsa is hunting down, and Zordon is trying to protect it, trying to defend the Zeo Crystal because it is a source of their power. In the original series, you had the Rangers in, I believe, season 2, they had to go off through time and space as children because they were turned to kids. I know, it's crazy. They had to basically find each piece of the Zeo Crystal is split up into 5 parts. And then, due to that, they transformed and evolved into the Power Rangers Zeo. The Rangers got brand new colors. We had some new members of the team. And so it's a nice little history. And it's a nice foreshadowing as to what can come next.
I will say that the Zeo outfit, like those uniforms, were some of my favorites because I love the star.
Right.
And my favorite, though, was the weird double visor thing. Like I always remember thinking, I want to be that Ranger.
You have 2 options.
Yeah.
You can look from here or here.
Yeah, I was like, the Red Ranger was cool, but like I don't know why. There was something about the Yellow Ranger's double visor. I was like, that's
very interesting, right?
That's who I want to be.
For me, it was the Gold Ranger. I thought that he looked really badass.
Yeah. So I know that there's a few more. Why don't you? Yes. There was something with Angel Grove, I think you were telling me.
Yeah, so before even that, so in that same sequence, we actually find out that Rita Repulsa is the Green Ranger. Now, that's a character that came in later on into season 1. We see her right here. She's got her staff. She's got her power morpher. This is the actual picture of the helmet, which obviously will be inherited later on by a 6th member of the Power Rangers team. Very, very, very fun stuff. But the thing that you're referencing, we find out in the movie, Angel Grove, the football team, is called the Angel Grove Tigers. Now, there is a character which has the power of the saber-toothed tiger, but the White Tiger Zord, Tommy, is what he basically evolves from the Green Ranger. He loses his power. Him and Zordon basically behind the scenes design this new Ranger, the White Ranger, the Tiger Zord Ranger. So I kind of feel like it could be a little bit of a stretch. I feel like that's a reference to that character.
Wait, so Rita Repulsa is the Green Ranger?
Yes, she is.
That's awesome.
She betrays the team in the movie, and the green power is hidden as of right now. And yeah, there you go. There's the Green Ranger in all his glory, later inherited by Tommy Oliver, obviously.
Sorry, did you guys see my face? The Green Rangers? That's
awesome. Blowing your mind right now.
That's awesome. I'm so excited for that.
I thought it was a great way to kind of retcon the history a little bit and do something really fresh.
Yeah. So I know that you were telling me earlier about like a 1973 reference.
Yes. So I may butcher this name. I think it's pronounced Thuy Trang or Thuy Trang. She was the original actress who played the Yellow Ranger in the 1993 series. Unfortunately, in 1997, she died of a car accident. So she's been gone for quite a while, about 20 years now. So as a nice tribute, Becky G wears a shirt in the movie that actually has 1973, which is the birth year of the actress.
Cool.
So it's nice dedication to Thuy Trang.
And which
and her lore.
Power Ranger does that actress play?
The Yellow Ranger.
The Yellow Ranger, okay.
Yeah, so it's basically inheriting from one to the other, and a nice little tribute to that original actress, which I thought was really cool.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
So do any of the other, like, do the original, is the original cast in this at all?
Cameos. You want cameos? I do you?
Yeah, give me the cameos. Give me
all
them
right.
cameos, Adam.
We have two really cool cameos towards the end of the movie when the Megazord is fighting Goldar. We've got Amy Jo Johnson, the original Pink Ranger.
Oof, you stole my heart.
And Jason, I know, everyone's first crush.
Yeah.
Male or female.
Yeah.
Come on now.
Yeah, she's, Amy Jo Johnson.
There she is, right in between Austin St. John as Jason and Walter Jones as the Black Ranger, Zach. And
the
also
other actors had names. Okay, good to know.
Yeah, they did. And also the other cameo is Jason David Frank, who's pictured in the middle as the Green Ranger. Now, Jason David Frank is no stranger to Power Rangers. He's been a part of the lore for 20 years. He does cameos in some of the newer versions. So it was really cool to see those two together, especially because they're the ones who had a romantic connection in the series.
And he goes by JDF.
He does.
Jason David Frank.
JDFFF on Twitter, I think.
Yeah. JDF.
So many Fs.
Yeah. What other? So, are there any other good callbacks to like the original series or like any other, like anything else?
Yeah. So one of my favorites, and I noticed in the first one, but it kind of left my memory until I rewatched it again yesterday. Rita Repulsa, the famous call that she makes whenever she wants her monsters to go from normal size to big size. Make my monster grow. She throws her crazy staff down from the moon onto Earth, and her monsters grow. In this movie, she basically just says it out loud to be a beautiful callback to 93 series, and Elizabeth Banks is hamming it up as Rita Repulsa. It's the best.
Can I just throw this? I just had this thought. I never thought of it as a kid. She throws her staff from the moon, and it hits the Earth. How fast is that staff going?
That girl should be an Olympian. It's amazing.
That is like breaking every speed record.
Oh, it is.
Ever.
I'm surprised it doesn't.
It's like going faster than the speed of light.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's pretty impressive.
She is a powerful villain. I'm seeing on the list here Goldar, but that's all you wrote, and I don't.
Yeah, so Goldar is one of Rita's original minions from the series. In the movie, they kind of redid him, and he's purely made out of gold, whereas in the movie, or in the original show, he's kind of this like ape-lion type of a hybrid character who basically wears gold-plated armor. But what I think is really cool is in this reboot, that's the first monster that they fight, and it's also the same monster that the Power Rangers fight in the original series in the pilot. So it's a nice way of just tying in and doing little homages to the original series. Seeing the Megazord, the new Megazord, and the new Goldar fight was really cool. It's very Pacific Rim, Kaiju versus the mechs. So it's a really good time. I really liked it.
So the Green Ranger. So Rita is the Green Ranger. Does she live on the moon in this? Does she throw her staff and everything?
At the very end, spoilers again, she gets bitch slapped to the moon by the Megazord. And the last time that we see her, she's kind of tumbling towards space and being frozen in mid-space. But of course, strategically, they placed the moon behind her. So I have a feeling that's very much a teaser that she will operate from the moon, because in the original series, she has this beautiful operation from the moon where Goldar, Finster, Babu, and a few other henchmen live, and that's how they operate. So I think they're slowly hinting that maybe the second movie is going to very much dive into deep lore of Power Rangers.
So, okay.
Very sweaty stuff.
So she is the Green Ranger. She's somewhere on Earth. She's not on the moon yet. And then...
Well, she's in outer space right now. At some point, she will land.
At the end of the movie?
Yes.
But at the beginning of the movie, she's still somewhere on Earth?
Yes, she is.
And she's the Green Ranger. She betrays Zordon.
Yes.
So when she gets bitch slapped to the moon, does the Green Power Ranger power disappear from her, and now it's like
I can't tell you all the secrets, baby. You have to find out. You have to find out. What's
all
gonna
right,
happen.
we have time for I think 2 more Easter eggs, so choose wisely here.
Yes, yes. So nice little reference. At the end of the movie, Trini is basically fixing up her room after she has a fight with Rita Repulsa, but her 2 little kid brothers are talking about the Rangers. They're trying to figure out who's their favorite Ranger, blue, red. And Trini goes, "What about the yellow one?" And like, "Oh yeah, he might be cool." He's like, "Who says it's a guy?" Which is a nice little throwback to Super Sentai, the original Rangers, because in that, the Yellow Ranger is played by a male. So in the original series, in the Japanese version, it's only 1 female character to 5 or 4 male characters, and that was later changed for the American version. So I thought that was a really nice little callback to the original, being like, making assumptions about the gender roles of the Power Rangers, basically. And then finally, the biggest tingle jingle ball tease in this whole movie. Tommy Oliver, the Green Ranger, at the very, very end, we have a very nice Ferris Bueller moment where the teacher in the detention center is going, Tommy Oliver, nothing, Bueller. Obviously, they're teasing what's going to be coming next. You don't have Rita Repulsa as the Green Ranger, and you don't tease Tommy Oliver at the end of the movie without setting up the story of the Green Ranger showing up in Power Rangers numero 2.
Gotcha.
So,
well, thank you. This was very informative.
I hope I overloaded and overwhelmed all of you.
You made me even more excited to see.
There's some good stuff in here.
Like, I am so just the Green Ranger, and I'm like, I'm on board.
Listen, it's 25 years of lore. I think it's going to pay off. It's going to be a good time.
Great. Thank you for being here. Did you guys see any either Easter eggs that our friend Adam may have missed? And thanks for watching. Please click here for more internets and any more morphological content. We would love that. And did I say that right?
No, it's more phenomenal, but keep going.
That is not an easy thing to say. More phenomenal videos, and we'll see you next time.